Hi, Ashley Smith here. So the first thing that I'm going to do is talk about the system that I developed a little bit, and then I'm going to actually show the system. The person that I chose for my project was Sara. I felt like that I could most identify with her because she was younger and I'm wanting to work with elementary age children. So I just kind of gravitated towards that direction. With her diagnosis, or plural diagnoses, I felt like her mobility was a huge issue. So I kept that in mind when trying to develop a low-tech system for her. I went with an adapted version of the strip system because I felt like that would be the easiest way to get her started communicating. And it would be easily added to. She could take things away if she was not using them. And the pictures could be easily made by anybody that was helping out in the situation, or someone that was on the team. So the as you can see in my with my paper, I kind of started with the just basic communication things that any toddler would start with. I did mommy, daddy, sister, teacher, doctor, and friend. I thought that those were pretty good things to start with. And as her circle expanded, she could add to those if needed. The 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 pictures that I put for mommy and daddy were just something like clip art, but I would actually do a picture of her mom or of her dad or of her sister instead of just a generic picture. Something else that I was going to say was that just this simple thing to try and get her to communicate or start the communication product or process is going to do wonders for her self-esteem. And who knows what kind of other communication opportunities that it will open up for her. Her parents may know or come to understand that she knew a whole lot more than what they thought that she did. The reason that she may have some kind of difficulty in understanding people is because they may go too fast. And so if they're able to use this system with her when they're trying to communicate to her, it will help her understand as well. So I thought that was just a good thing to point out. So these are the 5 different swatches that I put together, or rings that I put together for just starting her communication system. With this, I have the people, let's say mommy, friend, daddy, sister, teacher, and doctor. These are just some feelings: hurt, cold, hot, happy, sad, thirsty, and hungry. These are grouped expressions that I put together: I love you, no, goodbye, hello, thank you, and yes. And then here are some places. I did outside, school, home, and playground. And for activities, I have ball, floor play, read, doll, sleepy, get dressed, puzzles, blocks, bubbles, television, water play, bath, and brush hair and teeth. And so, like I said, I feel like that these are just basic communication things that would be helpful for any toddler. Okay, back to me now. I just wanted to point out that when initially when she is introduced to the communication system, because of her mobility issues, she would probably have to have some assistance with the communication device. How I would put that in place is for an assistant or whoever she's communicating with, possibly her mom, her sister, or her dad, whoever, or teacher, to be beside her. And it's evident that there's some form of communication that happens there, but there's just no formal way. So as I pointed out in my paper, it's probably through body language, utterances, or just knowing her personality. So what I would have the assistant or whoever she's communicating with, her mother, friend, whatever, is to just go through the rings. And do you want to talk about what you need to do? You know, is it bath time, or do you need to brush your teeth? Or is there somewhere that you want to go? Do you need to tell us no or yes? Do you want to, are you wondering where your mommy is? Are you asking about someone? Or are you hungry? Or is it ready? Are you ready for lunchtime? Things like that to get it started. And then just flip through the rings one by one to decipher what she's trying to say.